someone who's touched thousands of student lives as a mentor, a guide, and leader in the academic space. Miss Ammu Sujata.
Quietly, there is 15% attrition when I moved there in the period of 2016.
You've been in charge of training programs, curriculum planning, even student career support.
They come to us and we will share the problem and they will share their thoughts and what we can do that we also tackle.
That requires a separate hard work to improve a system that already exists.
The effective training for communication and enriching their skills are the mandatory of the situations.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of FaceTime with Leaders, powered by Directors Institute, World Council of Directors. This is the space where we go beyond the job titles and get into the real journey behind the role. And today's guest is someone who's touched thousands of student lives as a mentor, a guide, and leader in the academic space. Miss Ammu Sujata has spent 24 plus years helping students make better choices, find their path, and build futures that feel meaningful. From early days in student counseling in Kerala to now heading online academic programs at Amity, she's seen the shift from blackboards to broadband and everything in between. Today, we get to hear that story. Ma'am, welcome to the podcast and thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, Tanay. Thanks for your consideration and for giving this wonderful opportunity to participate in the FaceTime with Leaders. Thank you to the entire core team. Thank you.
Pleasure is all ours, ma'am. Ma'am, we'll start very simple. What did your journey look like in the beginning? Like before Amity, before HCL, before all the big names, before the big roles, what got you into the education space? Like, what's the story there?
Yeah, I started my first job in 2001 as a data entry operator, but 2002 I got a big opportunity to work as a student counselor with Rajiv Gandhi Education Foundation. And 2003 the center was undertaken by ECIT. So same role I continued there as a student counselor. And then I moved to Christ College Irinjalakuda as a part of the management team. And there I worked with the interior and fashion designing department. And lastly, I became the part of Christ Engineering College. And 2013, I came here in Delhi and again joined with HCL in the period of 2014. And joined with HCL Tech, then moved to HCL TSS as a center lead. And up to 21, I worked there. And after 7 years, I thought that I will take a break. And I then worked as a customer relations manager for different exports groups as a freelancer and also conducting several exhibitions and events and for the other purposes, education purposes and all. And 2025, on the 25th April, I joined with Amity as an academic head. So presently dealing with the Amity groups, that is working with AIC and conducting seminars, demonstrations, visiting the schools and giving motivational class and other things. And I am now taking care of online programs, especially digital learning program and Olympiad and then Aptitude. And this is and also dealing with faculties and also parents and also students. So there is several tasks assigned to. That's it.
That's in fact quite a beautiful and long journey across various sectors.
Thank you today.
Ma'am, you brought down attrition at your center from 15% to 5%. That's a real change. I'm curious, what did that process actually look like behind the scenes? Like, what mindset did you bring to get the team's trust and make that shift stick?
Because when I joined in HCL as a part of that is HCL TSS Mathurai, because there was a big challenge that people are joining and they are moving around. And after that, after 1 or 2 months, they are again quitting the job. So there was quietly there is 15% attrition when I moved there in the period of 2016. So then the management asked me to check the situations, what is happening there, because there was no HR. So in that time, we conducted a meeting internally with management and several RMs were put there and we also made a forum of us. So that is the employees were free to come to us and share their thoughts and share their problems. So I understood that the lack of communication and effective training for communication and enriching their skills are the mandatory of the situations. So we conducted a forum of this, all of these people, those who are complaining. So the RMs will take the call, first call, and after that we will make a joint discussion. And after that, because we that is entirely that is the system changed, we are open to the all employees. They come to us and we will share the problem, and they will share their thoughts and what we can do, that we also tackled in the single meeting, and then we will send to the management, so it is get sorted. So
That's a
from
very
15
great
to
idea.
5.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Ma'am, you've been in charge of training programs, curriculum planning, even student career support. What are the non-negotiables for you when it comes to designing programs, especially in hybrid or online formats? Like any idea you're super proud of implementing?
Yeah, actually, because earlier I was taking care of offline programs. So offline program, obviously, it is easy because in the academic year, entire systems are ready, and there is those who are comes to us. Actually, we can take the admission for them, and the study materials is already designed, and curriculum is already planned. And if there is needed, and we can make some changes or addition. But for online, there is the student interaction, and because we are taking for Olympiad, the syllabus is and micro schedule is prepared as per the syllabus, that is NCERT and CBSE. But still, those who wants and those who are in the Olympiad test or exam, something like that. So I asked faculties, you please check with the students and what they are requiring and what they are looking for, we have to give it.
Yeah.
So external efforts we have to put, and mock test actually we are preparing. So I asked them to that is make the preparation for the mock test. If we are giving 10 or 15 questions, students are comfortable and parents are comfortable.
Yeah.
So I am practicing like this. We have to work hard for ourselves and to improve the system. That is my policy.
Yeah. And that requires a separate hard work to improve a system that already
Yeah, yeah,
exists.
yeah, yeah. Because if we are working for only 9 to 6, the system will not develop. So
Very true.
my suggestion is that please hard work and to give your maximum to the system. That's it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Ma'am, from Tally to edX to Vasant, you've clearly stayed on top of tech changes over the years. How do you keep yourself tech relevant while still staying so people focused? Like that's a balance that's really hard to get right.
Yeah, so my career path actually that is developed and designed according to my principles, because actually I started from the student council. So the system needed actually to maintain the account. So I thought that Tally was quietly comfortable for me to balance my accounts and official things in proper way. So in Excel I will use, and after that I will put in the Tally. So I am also a Tally professional. I studied 7.2, and also there is the version of 9. And after that, when I came in HCL, and there is work with students, and we were providing the coupons for edX and Version, and it is also there is proficiency for language and communication. And now I feel that actually my professional and my career actually it is already that is developed for designed only because of the support of this system, and I became more dynamic and highly career oriented and result oriented and client facing like approach only I got because of this professional and technical experiences and technical supports.
Yeah. Your experience results in you gaining more knowledge,
Yeah,
which
yeah,
is
yeah.
the course of life. So, yeah. Okay, ma'am, now we're going to get a little break from the heavy stuff and it's time for a little rapid fire round. Quick questions, quick answers, one word, one sentence, and let's go for it. So, are you ready?
Okay. Yeah, it's a pleasure only.
Perfect. What's your go-to comfort food after a hectic week?
Maggie.
One app or tool you can't live without.
WhatsApp or Facebook?
Okay. A student memory that always makes you smile.
There is, I have a student actually when I was at Christ College, because he was actually punished by principal, and he was actually exit from the system because of his bad conduct and all. That is, he was not regular, he will not properly dress, and he will not cut his hair. But after some time, I had an interaction with him personally. I gave a space because in that time I also studied yoga and all. So I take him to yoga classes. Now he is in the, that is what I say, he is in Dubai and he is an interior designer.
Oh,
So
lovely.
it was a quietly good experience. Still, he is in touch. His name is Harun, and he is now the owner of one interior designing group.
Lovely. If you could teleport anywhere for a quick solo trip, where would you go?
Kashmir,
Last movie or TV show that made you laugh or cry?
jailer.
Lovely. Great, ma'am. Thank you so much for those quick fire answers.
Thank you, Tanay.
Ma'am, with the rise of unrecognized institutions and fake universities operating under impressive sounding names, many students and parents fall prey to these degrees that hold no value. Ma'am, as someone who's been at the helm of academic programs and student counseling, especially in online and distance education, how do you personally ensure that the institutions or programs you promote are authentic, UGC, AICT compliant, and truly beneficial for the students?
Because that is according to, there is the thoughts of every individual, because we can't convince them and we can say them, because in my professional experience and personal experience I am saying, because I did my MBA from Amity University in a distant mode, but still the system not complies, because I believe in the individual quality than the qualifications or the training. Because if you are a regular student, that is you can give your 7 hours there, but you are a part-time student still, that is we are the ICTP program, that is actually we have to, if you are doing any program, we have to fully engage that. It is not the system fault. So I will try myself to convince all parents, and if we are giving online programs also, that is the parents will complain, always they will give the complaints, students are not attentive and they are not giving their fully. Then I, there is, we have a tip that if we are interacting them properly, that is surely they will come to us. We have to spend the time with them. And if we are giving only 1 hour, the student should be fully involved in that. So we have to take some interaction level. That's it.
True. Very well said, ma'am. Ma'am, you recently joined Directors Institute, and I've got to say it's always inspiring to see leaders still choosing to learn and grow. We would love to know what was your reason behind saying yes to this program.
My only reason that actually still I remember, that is 22nd July I attended that webinar. So Session sir was actually, that is well explained of the program. But that is after that Mr. Tabin talked to me. But afternoon I got a message from Mr. Havel sir, that is, and he was saying I was the MD and CEO. So I also got surprised, and I thought that he is a man down to earth, and I got really impressed with that. And night also, that is he spent his 5 minutes to call me. So all that moment I thought that at any cost I have to do this program. So that is why, that is salute and hands off to the entire party.
Lovely, ma'am. Thank you so much for those kind words and for not just your time, but for how openly you've shared your journey today.
Yeah,
It's clear that, ma'am, work isn't about education, it's about more than
yeah,
that mentorship,
yeah,
integrity, and helping people
yes,
evolve. Like you said,
yes,
making people a better person. So, thank you
yeah.
so much.
Yeah, thank you, Tanay, and the entire team for your support. And it was quietly very interesting. And I didn't feel that that is I am attending an interview. This is you are quietly, that is giving your time to, that is interacting with me and also to understand all these things. It was quietly nice. And anyway, thanks for your time too. And
Our pleasure,
Mr.
ma'am.
Ghanshyam also, and the entire core team behind us. Anyway, thanks.
Most welcome. And
Thank you.
to everyone listening, if today's episode made you reflect or gave you something valuable, share it with a friend, a colleague, maybe someone who's been guided by a great teacher in their life. This has been FaceTime with Leaders, powered by Directors Institute, World Council of Directors. Until next time, stay curious, stay kind, keep building something that lasts, and of course, have fun in your journey. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.